What's going on? I don't know if I got sound or anything like that. I can't hear nothing. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if someone can hear this or whatever. It won't be too long here. We're doing a virtual awards because it's a lot of anglers. There was like 201 anglers today. Too hard to get through all the stats and stuff like that. Divine wrapped it up here not too long ago. Thank you to her. Loud and clear, she says. Okay, we're good. Yeah, this is the results here. I'll share it on you in a second. I'm at the Canalta. Thank you to the Canalta. Thank you to Dono for our prize from the Catfish Masters Cup for staying here for the weekend because we got the Soccer Quality Championship tomorrow. We, of course, finished the Kickerfish Red River Greenback Classic today. Rules meeting, by the way, people, 8 o'clock. I just decided to do it very close together. So then after this awards is done, maybe the other people will jump on who are need to do the rules meeting. We got 30 teams doing that competition here. So handing out some money. There were some fish caught, not a lot, relative to other years, I guess, but enough to cash here. Let me see. Thanks a lot there, Rick, brother. Good times out there. Relatively smooth. We had 78 total boats, 201 total anglers. We're gonna give out here. I don't know. It all adds up to like $7,100 or something like that here. And we had some costs. We got trophies, first, second, and third. We got prizes. I wanted to shout out again while you guys are here. All Star Toilet Rentals. You saw those 5 booths of toilets there. That's sponsored by Corey over at All Star Rentals. Thank you for adding more there. Nice and clean. This week will be some fresh ones. I left the locks on 2 of them yet. We're gonna unlock them. Fresh and clean toilets for this weekend and open to anybody to use, of course, there. Thanks to David Obrick again for all your help securing the park and all kinds of stuff there. The AAS people for having some extra staff. I think that sort of went smooth after. I was on the dock trying to stop some fights there. If doesn't matter who you are, if you're a rec angler or a derby tournament person, don't use the docks to moor. Like, yeah, there's a mooring dock for it or whatever. So we sort of had to ask people to move off of that because that just holds up that dock. So you got to get all the way to the parking lot, which has like 100 trailers, and you got to get in. I mean, people figured out after or whatever. Just a couple of hiccups today, but yeah, cool stuff. And thank you to the town of Selkirk. Thank you again, everybody. I'm losing my voice here. So tired. I'm tired. But we got prizes here. Let me see if I can share this screen here. This is at the bottom of the list. I'm sure you want to see. This will be a window. I believe you guys can see this. Everyone is looking at this. This is at the bottom. So, Angler 199, David Parker. These are people who did not. This is blank over here. Did not win anything and did not weigh a fish. By the way, I think I got a hold of everybody. Everyone got off the water safely. Some people were still fishing up until an hour ago, so they didn't catch fish. We had both 34 did not show up, actually. They did not pay, so their money was not in the field. I'm going to keep going up here. This is the placing, 60th place up there. So the first people who caught a fish, no, that's not the place. That's the place. 104, Blaine Kaworko on Rick's boat. 15. I don't even think we were supposed to bring these micros in, like under 35 centimeters. Don't bring them in or whatever. But 2 micros came in. Blaine had the smallest micro. Sorry, Daryl, you lost there. Bob Goodfellow, 13.75, and it keeps going. There's going to be a draw for everyone who scored a fish. These were Sauger, Sog I, 14.75, 15, all the way up to Greg Harachuk, Hector Hurd. You can see the cutoff. You did not make the top 30 is the cutoff for prizes, but everyone here will be. This is 65th place. We're going to keep going up there. Ammer, Kevin Henney, Crystal Henney, defending champion. No, the champion in 2019. Defending champion Carson didn't weigh a fish today either. Wayne G, 41st. Kieran Bjorklund, 20th place. 20 inches, but 38th place. Kieran, top MYC or alumni, Manitoba Youth Center staff or alumni. You were the top one. Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue for you, sir. That was the prize for that. Thank you, Danny Kleinsauce over there. 50 to 60 people. Kieran said he doesn't even know 50 to 60 people, but you've got do-it-yourself hog roast for 50 to 60. I will get that gift certificate to you, bro. You were the top one, unless I made a mistake there, but I think you were the top one. There's the cutoff right there. We're talking 21 inches, and there's a time. John Guzzi just missed it, 253. You weighed in right there. I am going to do a draw. Everyone, though, you'll see your name, John Guzzi, right there. Everyone who scored a fish is in this draw. We're going to have 2 spots, $50 and $50. So 2 spots for $50. You actually make $10 here from your $40 entry. So I think you guys can see this. No, you guys can't see this. I'm talking to myself here. I'm talking to myself. 1 second. And I did draw it. Chrome tab. Name picker. Let's see if the winner is already on there. Oh, there it is. Bob Goodfellow. You're getting $50. Bob Goodfellow. You scored a fish, you get $50. We got one more $50 winner for people who scored a fish, but not in the top 30. I think you guys can see this right now. I think. Yeah, you guys can. You must. I don't know. I don't have my second screen. I'm lost without Mike and Jeremy. Oh, shit. Speaking of Jeremy Santos. Jeremy Santos. You guys see this? Can you believe it? I better write this down. Goodfellow and Santos. $50. All right. You guys, pow. I think, did you guys see that? Yeah. Can't see? No? Did you see Santos win it? Leon, did you see Santos win that draw? Happy birthday. That was his birthday today, actually. And Santos wins a draw. Great. There you go. Hopefully you guys saw it there. I don't know. I'm going back. No, you never saw it. Great. Ah, shit. Anyway, I did do a live draw. It was live. It was Bob Goodfellow and Jeremy Santos. Ah, great. Oh, great. I'm not doing it again. It's legit. It's legit. Anyway, we'll learn this technology in a second here. Don't worry. Believe me, it's true. It was Santos and Bob Goodfellow. I will not lie to you. Okay. Then I will share the screen to that back to the thing there, the top 30. That was pretty smooth this morning, by the way. Thank you, everybody. That's a lot of boats to get in there. Like 8:30 was a takeoff, 8:15, everyone was on there floating. That's fantastic. Well done, everybody. Thank you for that. And coming off, I think was mostly good as well. Let me share this window if I can figure this out. Yes, you guys can see this. We're back to John Guzzi again, who missed out. So, everyone at 30th place, Philip Williams. You were on Nathan's boat. That's the boat you're on. Rick, yellow boat. It was not a yellow boat. But Rick Klim, you made the top 30. Everyone here is getting $50. You see the number on the right. If you see the tiebreaker, it's because Philip Williams weighed his in at 1043, and John weighed his 21 inch at 253, and Alan Gunter weighed his at 315. So that's the tiebreaker. So Tony Shirley, you made it, $50. We're going up. Lowen made it in here. Eric Lowen, he was a youth. Owen Harrison was a youth as well, 2125, $50. So how we'll get this to you guys is I'll e-transfer, just like you guys were sending me all the money to enter, e-transfer back to you guys. I'll be in touch coming up here. We've got trophies for first, second, and third. Money, $100. Everyone from 11th to 20th is getting $100. So let's go 12, 11. Robert Turner, you just missed 10th place, brother. You were 24 and a half inches was 11th. $100 for everybody over here. Jennifer Sloan, Paul Monroe, Trent Lamarand, Wing cashed the check last year too. So you guys all get that. Thank you, guys. Get that to you guys. Top youth, by the way, he'll be in this next list here. The top female, by the way, will be in the next list. The top MYC was that. Just a shout out to the early bird. Top early bird, we gave that out, was $200 gift certificate to Harvester Outdoors. Thanks, Sean, for bringing that down to the Mustang Survival Station this afternoon. $200 to Derek Kalma. We drew that last Monday on the podcast. So for all your early birds who paid before September 24th, Derek Kalma won that. Second place was Carson Kirk. You were in the Henny boat there. You got an Acme tackle package valued at $50. You got a cap and all, a bunch of fancy lures there that are very expensive. And then third place was Greg Herachuk and Wayne G's boat. You've got a Kickerfish shirt and cap, so I'll get that to you guys too. That was the early bird prizes. And now for your top 10. Oh, here we go. Window. Single screen. 10th place is Hunter Clausen, top youth, by the way. So that's sponsored by the Fish and Hole. You've got a Shimano Compre and the Shimano Next Save rod and reel combo valued at $239. Plus, you've got $200 in cash. That's a lot of money, young guy. Lunches are on you for all your friends. Same boat again, Kirsten Clausen. They came in and weighed in this morning at lunchtime, 12:21, $250, 25.75. That boat, I think we got three. Oh, Jason was down over here. Dad was at 24,500. So that boat made off with 4, 3, 4, 5. I can't add whatever it is. Gary Payton, 26.75. I believe you are the top fam too. I believe I'm gonna have to check that out, but I think you're a top 5. Jason Cross had 2 porterhouse steaks, and Junior Bensel donated a $100 gift certificate to Lake of the Woods there. So congrats, Gary, plus $300. 27 inches. There was a bunch. That was a magic number here at 353. Dylan Fui came in here. He is on a roll. Won last week, of course, the Masters Cup with Chris Gahn. $350. You were on a roll. You were on a roll. Nathan Jeske. These guys came in this morning. 1044. $400 for you. And then in boat number 5, Austin DeRoche, he came in this morning too at 1040. This was the first fish of the day. 27 inches, $500. Nice work, Austin. Last minute addition on that boat too, by the way. Number 4, boat 1, Angler 152, boat 60, James Hebert. He is in the tournament tomorrow, $600. Congrats, brother, 346. You were in a tie at 27.5 because this person weighed in just earlier. Les Harrison, captain of the Les boat, $700 to you. Will you transfer that? Second place, Kevin Christensen. Man, he was probably just whooping it up there on the water there. 1045, $800. This is probably one of the fattest 27.75s I've ever seen in my life. It was a master. It was over the 70-centimeter mark. Congrats to you. And keeping it in the same boat, your 2021 champion of the Red River Greenback Classic, $1,300 is Crystal Polson. Top female as well. Smoking Fish, $50 gift certificate. Kevin's boat weighed in at 331, a 28-incher on the dot. Fantastic. There you go. That's the standings right there. I'm going to e-transfer everybody. Yes, that adds up to like $7,100. We had costs. We had our volunteers. Thank you to Reagan Aranzanso and David Schmidt, and of course, Divine LeBeau, of course, for volunteering today. It's hard to get people to volunteer on a Friday. People have work or whatever. Next year, this lands on Truth and Reconciliation Day, I believe. If it isn't not kosher to have it on that day, I think we're going to have it on that day, September 30th next year, a Friday. So everyone should be off, most people anyway. So stay tuned for that. Thank you again to all our sponsors for this. Congrats again. Fantastic time. Appreciate everybody to come out. $40 derby. We paid out $7,100 plus trophies, plus prizes, plus all kinds of stuff here, whatever. So thank you to everybody. Good times. I like the trickle start. We might have to, like 80 boats would probably be the max to not do flights. We might have to do like flights as in some people start at 8, some people start at 8:30 kind of thing. I think that would be the next step kind of thing if we have more people next year. But no, it's a good time. Appreciate everybody weighing those fish. A lot of people dumped some fish off. The cutoff was 21 or whatever. I think some people did dump some 22 inches because they thought 22s weren't big enough, and you just threw away money. Yeah, threw away money. If you are in the Selkirk Walleye Championship, stick around. I think other people will join in if you're not. Thank you. You can stick around if you want to too. I'm just gonna go over rules. It's pretty boring. But yeah, thank you everybody. We'll see you all next year. Peace out. Thank you so much. I think I can just stay on here to do the other one. I think. Let me see if I see people's names here. Yeah. Kieran Bjorklund, you won that thing, but we're gonna get that to you. Congrats to all involved. I can even show comments here. Look at that. We could do all stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, Mike Klatt. Follow him on YouTube there. Thank you, everybody. That's cool. Is everyone here for the check-in for the Selkirk Walleye Championship, or should I start a new meeting? Do I need to start a new meeting? I might have to here, but we'll let everyone go. But yeah, thanks Butch, everybody. Bernie Bryan, thank you guys, all you guys there. Rob Turner, like I said, I'll send you guys all this money. I'll be in touch, or you'll be in touch with me, or whatever. We're all touching each other, so we'll get that done. I'm just gonna check off everyone that's at the Soccer Walleye Championship. Tony is here. We're giving out $5,000 for first place, by the way, in that tournament. Still time to join. You got like anyone who just had some fresh winnings and who's on some fish, you got like 5 minutes to join this still. $500 per team. We're giving out a whole pile of money there. I think we're handing out $14,000 this weekend. Yeah. Ryan Montgomery, he apologizes for yelling at Karen and Doug today. I didn't yell, bro. That wasn't me. I didn't yell. That was, I think that was John Guzzi yelled or whatever. I just said use the mooring dock. That was, 24 is here, though. 30 is here. 24 is here. Let me pull up the Soccer Quality Championship screen here. 1 second, guys, and I'll pull that up. You guys can probably just see me here, but I can't see you. Soccer starting spots. There they are. That's everybody there. Okay, marking it down. There we go. Okay, so if you're here for that, whole pile of people here. Okay, there. Now we go. 15 is here. Obrick. KC in the house. Tyler Mitchell in the house. Tony Shirley is here. This is all we're getting. Monty. Z Drill. It's a cool name, by the way, brother. Z Drill. Mr. Jeff Foreman, the Hall of Famer. I tell you, I'm a fan. Mr. Basketball player. I grew up knowing your name. I've told you this. Jason Clausen is here, about 25. You guys are all here. Okay, the Hennies are here, about 17. Thank you. So the point of all this is Jomar and Junior is here. Is just to Tyler and Mike. Is just to get on the same page with the rules here. As you guys saw today, same boundary going up north. Some people were asking. The simplest one, sometimes we use an imaginary line at the mouth, but it's just that red and green buoy. If you're taking the middle main channel anyway, out there. I don't know if there are buoys on the other one. But basically looking at each run, don't go into the lake. Those first buoys is your first marker that you can't go in there. Everything else is fair game. Whatever, all the creeks, all the way up to the locks, that's all fair game. The rules are on Kickerfish. If you don't have a copy of the rules, if you don't know the link, it's at kickerfish.ca. You go down, you see the Soccer Quality Championship post. You can click on that, and there's rules there. Some stuff is a little confusing with the weights and fish and stuff like that. For this tournament, it is a 5 fish limit. A lot of other ones, it's 4. For the Greenbacks, we have 5 here. But the rules are still the same. You can only have per day, 5 fish limit per day, 2 over at 55 centimeters or over. We go by centimeters because that's the regulations. That's the permit. 55 centimeters, you're talking like 21.75 or whatever it is. 55 centimeters and over, only 2. And then 3 under. And for the weekend, you can only have 2 masters, as we call them, 70 centimeter or over for the weekend. You can only have 2 for the weekend. So there's a little like confusion there where you can have 2 over 55, plus you can have 2 over 70. The 70s count as your over 55s. Something like that. If it's unclear, ask me. Ask other anglers that experience it or whatever. That's sort of the rule on it there. So Stooners are here. Samoriak is here. So Dino and Chris Wansing, that team is here. Darren Wojcik is here. Slobo, Team Slobo is here. By the way, we've got a late entry too. Trent Lamarand is back in here. He was in, they was out, but Trent is back in. So we do have, there's one team that I can't track down. There is one team, and they haven't paid. So we're at 29 instead of 30. There they are called, if anyone knows them, Doug Husalak and Brian Mullard. Anyone know them? Doug's in Lockport. I don't know them or whatever, but I can't get a hold of them. So we'll see if they show up here or not or whatever. So we're probably at 29 teams. I adjust the pay as we go or whatever, but I have the pays here. I didn't make a screen. First place, by the way, just is $5,000. Second place is $1,800. Third is $1,250. Fourth is $1,000. Fifth is $750. We got a bonus placing sponsored by Two Rivers Boatworks. Mike Totally, $250 at 6th place. And then we got a prize package at 7th for an Acme Tackle package valued at $250. So both anglers will be taking home some fancy stuff from Acme Tackle. Thank you to them. Unique to us, we've got the top 5 each day. What does that mean? 10 different teams. So on day 1, the top 5 teams, bam, check for $250. The next day, you can only win that award once. So on a fresh new 5 teams, top 5. So like whatever, if the same team was top number one on day one and number one on day two, they still can't win that one. So it goes down to number two and so forth or whatever. So there will be 10 different teams getting $250 back. Then we got Big Fish of day one is $500. Big Fish of day two is $500. We have a runner-up Big Fish on day one, $250, and runner-up day two, $250. That is sponsored by Gone Fishing. Chris Gone was in this tournament with Reed Hansen, but he got called into Vanity. He was on the waiting list for how many years now? He got called in, so he left, but he was kind enough to leave his entry fee. So we're just giving it back we made a bonus placing there for his entry fee. We made the runner-up for the Big Fish prize. So that's cool stuff there, man. Sounds good. Tyler Mitchell, so only 2 over 20 for both days for the weekend. Whether you catch one each day or 2 on Saturday, then you can't get any more. That's where the strategy comes into play. So if you catch not even 28, you got to go by 70 centimeters. It's 70 centimeters. By the way, if you have any questions, please go into the comments. I see them all here. Branko is here, by the way. Please ask your questions, man. Now this is the time to do it. Yeah, like if it hits 70 centimeters, and you saw me measuring today or whatever, man, like bump up against the board, belly to me. We're using the judge ruler, by the way, an official judge ruler. I'm going to bump it against the board, mouth closed, belly to me, the fish. I'm going to pinch that tail to the width of the board, which is very close to almost max, like just pinch it hard to get maximum length, but it's width of the board to get to. If it touches 70, it counts as an over, as a master or whatever you want to call it. So you can only have 2 of those for the weekend. So if you catch both on Saturday, remember on Sunday, you have to catch perfect 69s. If there's such a thing as a perfect 69, you got to get under. So if you're unsure, like ask me again or whatever, I hope that makes sense or whatever. Back to the price again. We've got the top import sponsored by Team Fui Automotive. Congrats, by the way, on last week's win and on today's placing there, Dylan. But Team Fui Automotive has sponsored $250 for the top import Toyota, Nissan, or Honda. What does that mean? That means whatever vehicle you drop your boat in with in the morning on day one. So we're going to list off all the cars. If I see Chase Stooner come in with a Hyundai, for example, we're going to mark down a Hyundai for you guys or whatever. So anyone dropping in a Toyota, Nissan, or a Honda, if your vehicles are those, you are in the running for top import, $250. Should no imports drop any vehicles in, we will make that a bonus prize placing. We'll just put that over into 7th and bump down Acme down to 8th. We'll just add another spot there if there isn't. So there you go. Top Chevy GMC. We don't have cash. Short notice to Birchwood there, but they gave us a prize package, so we'll mark down for all of those. Any other brand? No Dodge, no Ford, no whatever, nothing yet. That's something we're going to work on, but next year we're going to have every brand. We do that up north at the Northern Championship. We have $500 actually for each brand of vehicle. So we're gonna work on that for next year on this one. Appreciate you guys signing up and entering. This is a fun one, man. It's mostly cash. I'm trying to give back cash. Like, I do tournaments myself, and I prefer to get cash. So that's what I'm trying to do here and just give as much back as I can. And thank you guys for helping it grow. And we still have a big first place, $5,000 for 29 teams is pretty good, man. Your odds are right there. So I think that was cool. Glenn Poole says, my Ram was assembled in Mexico. Import. It doesn't count, brother. It doesn't count. And, of course, we've got a top Mustang survival team as well. So if any life jackets are in there, even just one of you partners have a Mustang survival life jacket, you are in that running for a small price pack of swag from Mustang survival. So we'll list that out there, too. As far as the rules, 8 a.m. is a takeoff. It's a trickle start. You'll have your numbers. You should all know. I'll probably list it out here after. I'll post it up on Kickerfish. I think if you guys didn't see it there, your boat numbers, you'll get it in the morning. We'll go, boat one and right through kind of thing. It won't take long now with 30 boats or 29 boats, whatever we're at. So that won't be long. I would as well catch in the morning at the launch. You have them for sale. If so, I'll take one. What's that, brother? What am I selling? I don't have no bump boards. I know that. Mike Tottoli might have something for sale. That's what he's talking about. Okay. And then anyway, Christine, what are you doing here, Christine? This is for tournaments. Anyway, any other questions? That's the prize placing, how it works. At the scale, mooring dock, again, will be set up right there with the Mustang survival tent. It'll be like right there kind of thing. I do have stress penalties and dead things. Maybe I should look that up here. I'm going to look that up right now. We might as well do it here. Does anyone know what the rules are? I don't even know what the rules are for this tournament. Kickerfish. Kickerfish. We're gonna go there. You guys can't see what I'm doing here, I don't think, but I'm gonna go to the rules. We might as well just go over the rules quickly here together. There's that. Now I'm gonna share this. Technology nowadays. Chrome tab. Soccer Quality Championship rules. Fantastic. There we go. That was the entry form. The website's being wonky, by the way. I haven't paid attention in a long time, but the forms work. These rules are still good to go. I actually changed it to 2021. Nice. 500 entry fee per team. Logistics. We're on one flight, by the way. 8 to 4. 8 to 4. Don't be late. There's a penalty. It doesn't say that, but there's a penalty if you come over. Lockport Dam. All that. We talked about that. Practice, rules meeting, everyone's here, boat inspection. So we're just checking for life jackets. For sure have life jackets for everyone that's supposed to be on board. So 2 per boat. No water in there. We'll be checking that in the morning. I'll be at the launch 6:45, something like that. 7. It should be quick. There's a lot of wreck anglers coming out, I'm sure, but the word is that the fishing is slow, so that's sort of slowing the number of people going out actually right now. Safety. Do I have a penalty here? Fishing. Day limit of 2. That's also that we talked about that. Walleye, sauger, and sawguy. All good to go. All good to go in this one. Like, whatever. There's no, it's all good. You got to weigh in 5 saugers, but you never know. But yeah, they all count. Weigh in. Judge, ruler. Stressed fish will be determined in the live by designated dock official. Will also give the go-ahead to proceed to weigh in. So I will be at the scale. That's me doing the measuring. We'll do courtesy measurements too. We will do courtesy. I mean, with all these 55s and 70s and all that kind of stuff or whatever, I'll do courtesy measurements all day. It's all good to me. Up until about 4 o'clock is we got to be there. So up until 3 o'clock, and then it gets it gets too congested there. So up until 3 o'clock, courtesy measurements. Pretty much right away. You take off, you catch one if you want to measure it, whatever, come back, kind of thing. We'll do all that. Then you guys can make the decision then. But yeah, each stress fish will be peanuts by half a pound from a total team bag weight. Stressed. So remember, the dock official, if they call it stress, if that thing's like swimming upside down or whatever and stuff like that, or it's going sideways, we're gonna call it stress. Water's pretty cold right now. Everything's good. The fish were too lively, actually. Way too lively. I think everyone should be okay, but you never know things that happen or whatever. Drop it in the boat or gets cut or something. Stress fish, just be aware of that. Not swing up anytime inspection by dock official. So that's half a pound penalty for that. Dead or unreleasable fish will not be eligible for weigh-in. So no dead fish or unreleasable, but will still count towards your limit though. So and that's Manitoba regulations. All have to be adhered to and stuff like that. That has to count. It's possession. So yeah, stress fish is something that we can work on. You guys got fin weights and stuff like that or whatever. A dead or unreleasable liquor really is dead. Not good. You can't use it, but it still counts. You can only weigh in 4 then and stuff like that or whatever. So please take care of your fish. We'll have buckets down there. You don't have to bring your own bags or nothing like that. We'll have buckets. Well, yeah, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I said that thing will be open. Kind of thing like that. Yeah, as far as awards go and stuff like that, we'll do everything virtually, just trying to minimize as much as we can. We've got trophies and stuff like that. So we'll have that. Reese Meyer, kick yourself for not entering. Would have been a bonus driving a Titan. There you go. You would have half your money back already. Yeah. You're from far away, though, man. Now, no weigh-in bags, Glenn. We're just talking about we got buckets. We'll have those clear buckets or whatever there. We'll have a lot of volunteers on hand. Easier to get volunteers on the weekend, so we'll have volunteers releasing fish. You guys won't even have to. Last year, I was asking guys, man. Chase caught all those fish, and the Nelson there. Can you guys go release your fish now, please? Or whatever. We got volunteers. So you can go right to your truck after you weigh in and stuff like that. You'll get a receipt and all kinds of things. We will be going live with the weigh-ins tomorrow and on Sunday. So it'll be the same thing, just like this, up on Kickerfish on YouTube or on Facebook. So weigh-ins will be live. So comb your hair, wear a nice cap or something. If you have any sponsors like that or whatever, you want to wear the right sweater or shirt, be aware of that and stuff. So Chase is laughing here. So that is that. Any questions? Any other questions? Like those are like the main things. Sort of what the price structure is, how we run the fish. Remember, it's a limit of 5 on this one. Everyone's used to 4. Last week was 4. Pine Falls, I believe. Yeah, those are all 4. We do 5 over here. So give her there, man. George is here. George, this is your first tournament, bro. Welcome to the tournament world. You're going to have a great time, man. And maybe win. Beginner's luck kind of thing. As far as I'll probably give out checks, but we can talk more on that. We'll see everybody. We have drinks and coffee and chips and everything in the morning. You'll see there in the morning. This is we're all friends here kind of thing. You'll see the Mustang tent inspection. Get your boat in. You can float it. The beach is working really nice. You guys saw there was like 8, 9, 10, 11 boats just beached up along the grass there at by the just south of the mooring dock. You can get your boat in, inspected, and beach it if you guys want, and come hang out, come have a coffee or whatever, and try and maybe get some donuts or something like that. But yeah, take some chips with you for the thing. We got iced teas, ginger ales, Pepsis, or whatever, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's a good time here. Everyone's cheering for everyone to win. But any questions? I think that's that. I think that's pretty straightforward. Just want to make sure everyone was here on the same page as far as boundaries go. Everything's in play. If any emergencies, call me. I know some people you could get, I mean, you're trying to get into some kind of backwater or whatever, and you can get stuck on mud. You can get hung up. People are getting hung up right now. Be careful out there. If you need a hand or something like that, remember, just give me a call first. We're aware of everything that's going on. In case of breakdown, those things do happen. Knock on wood. Out there, give me a call. We can get like help. But if you off on your own, all of a sudden you're walking around in the main kind of thing or whatever, and no one knows why, it could result in disqualifying your day's weight and stuff like that. So, what's the minimum size? What's the minimum size for Sagar? I'm assuming regular minimum. The rule is just 35 centimeters. We can't bring those in. But aside from that, you're good to go. And then you have like those maximum size or whatever. That's the minimum though. That applies in Red River. Yeah, so like 13 inches or something like that. So hopefully everyone doesn't have that problem. But good to go there. Make sure AIS, there's an AIS station here, so they'll ask you the same questions or whatever, same stuff. They've been pretty good, but make sure you're not driving with your plugs in. If you're coming from other water, if you haven't been on the red lately, make sure you're decon-tammed if you can or whatever in the morning. There's lots of time there. I think they'll be there in the morning. We'll see. They didn't show up till lunchtime today, though, Alex B. But yeah, I think that's everything, to be honest. Let me check this rules sheet again here. Awards, other, big fish, prize pool, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, no, we're good in that sense. So if no one else has any questions, we'll see you guys in the morning. Like I said, it'll be there 7 o'clock. I don't know how early anyone needs to be there for, but we'll get there. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be that crazy to get on. So we'll be good to go there kind of thing. Yeah. Thank you again. It's going to confirm last year right here for what the teams are. Like I said, it's 29 or 30. Is there a list for finish today? There is. I'm going to post that in a second. I just did it live there. I'm going to post that right now, Tony. You cashed the check, Tony. $50, I think. Something like that. Whatever. So, cool stuff. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning then. We can talk then. If you want to compare your rulers to the judge that I'm using, because it really is every millimeter matters in these things or whatever, because we don't want to disqualify anybody, but you can get DQ'd if you're over or whatever. That's usually a day 2 thing that usually happens on these things. But or you could have 3 over 55 tomorrow, and that doesn't count. So if you're cutting it close, remember like 53 centimeters usually pretty good, because they do stretch. Kevin Christensen, who came second place today, he measured 28 on his ruler, but at the station 27.75. There's no way I couldn't get that to 28 at all. So they do shrink and stuff like that. So use the courtesy measurement if you can. It should help. Chris Gahn, good luck, bro. Good luck out there at Nippo Win 2. Thank you again for the Chris Gahn runner-up prize. But yeah, we'll talk in the morning. Lots of time. Come on, Tony. Thank you guys again. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace out. All right, I'm going. Gotta get something to eat. Good night. Oh, Mike's gonna leave some bump boards. There you go. If you guys need bump boards, that's what Mike was talking about. Anyway, chat in the morning. We'll have a coffee. Peace out, everybody.